All right, this is going to be the second track off of Money Shot. Last time I forgot the little graphic in the upper right-hand corner, so now we've got that back in. But this album we just opened new, and I'm listening track to track. And yeah, let's just go ahead and go for another one. You can see the kitty's brain is slowly melting. That shows how far we're getting into it. Actually, you can't see because of the brightness of the candle. Just believe me. Start to melt and goo all over. Soon enough, my kitty friend. Okay, I'm gonna do this again, and like I did for the last one, we are going to, I'll be quiet for it. Agostina is the next song. Is that another lady name? Sounds like a lady name. That's like, it's like a perfect circle name. Agostina. It sounds like a perfect circle name. But anyway, let's see what the song actually sounds like. All right, track 2. Here we go.
Celestial ocean, choice and chances, future love and light, infinity has many faces, I see them all tonight in you. Welling waves of tears in recognition of what patience will provide. When radiating celestial bodies fatefully collide, it's you. Intersection, our divine collision. It's you, our intersection, our divine collision. Hey, hello, a joy to finally meet you. Hey, hello, Agostina.
Okie dokie. So that was so far. Agostina is definitely my. Now this is really funny because it's my favorite track so far on the album out of the two songs. So Galileo, Agostina. Galileo was like, I felt like it was like a soup that was like overly complicated. Now this is first listen, right? So I've not listened to this album ever before. It's going to change and mutate as, you know, APC is generally an album that you listen to a couple of times and then you get into it. Tool's like fecking 20, 30 times before you break the back of that donkey, if you break the back of that donkey. And then Puscifer's like fecking all over the gaff. Like, it is everywhere. It's sometimes you listen to a song and you're like, feck it. Like, I remember hearing The Humbling River and being like, fuck, that is my song. Or Potions. Like, Potions is just like freaking killer. What else? There's something on Conditions of My Parole that I thought was just like, there's some really weird things. Like Toma on this. I hated Toma so much when I first Toma is like, fucking stop saying Toma. On Conditions, but some of the other stuff, like, oh man, Man Overboard was amazing. I'm glad they made that the front one. Conditions of My Parole is good too. Yeah, I don't know. It's the whole thing is cool. The thing I didn't realize earlier, I must have gotten this with an order. I got a Puscifer.com sticker with the album order. Now this is before you could actually order it off of. Now Conditions of My Parole might be recent enough that you're able to get it off places like Amazon and stuff like that, like, you know, normal sellers. But before that, you had to buy from them directly. And I was over here in Europe, and I'd wait 3, 4, 6 weeks sometimes just to get an album, and then I'd be like, yeah, no, I can listen to it, because it was nowhere online legally that you could listen to it. So I would just wait. I would just wait for the album to come, and then I would open it up and I'd enjoy it all by myself, and that was it. It was just like, okay. I remember when Donkey Punch the Night came, and I had no idea what this album was going to be like, and I was just like, Bohemian opens with a Bohemian Rhapsody, and I was like, what are you doing? And I have a personal connection with Bohemian Rhapsody because I used to go mountaineering a lot, and on the bus, we'd like, we'd go and then we'd climb for 8 hours. We'd be coming back in the bus, and we'd play Bohemian Rhapsody, and everyone would be belting it out and like singing and stuff. And then we get like fish and chips down a chipper somewhere, and just be like, and curry chips and stuff like that. Oh man, it was so good. So I'm sorry, but Puscifer's cover on it isn't as good as the original. I usually tend to like covers a lot, whole bunch of different things, but man, like Balls to the Wall and the remix, Dear Brother's good. Like, there's so many different Puscifer tracks that are just like amazing. So I try to put those out of my mind when I'm listening to new music, and this one is really no different. So Agostina, like, I kind of feel like it's accessible, more accessible than the beginning track, and I think that they're going to swap for me, because that's normally what happens. If something's really accessible, I'm like, yay, it's great, and then like I listen to it 4 or 5 times and it's like, yeah, it's less great now. It's not too complicated. I like my songs like I like my ladies, fucking complicated and sometimes growly. Anyway, so Grand Canyon. I should like force my wife to come in on one of these things at some point. Agostina, yeah. Galileo. Agostina. Yeah, Agostina I still like better at the moment. Shorter, about 40 minutes or so. Grand Canyon is next, which I think it's interesting. Having heard the intro there, I may have heard Grand Canyon, but apparently that's what, Maynard's favorite track or something? Anyway, we'll see it in a minute. That was it for track 2 off of Money Shot, Agostina. So let's go ahead and just listen back again, because I want to see if my initial reaction holds up to kind of a quick re-listen. And as usual, I'll just reduce the volume a little bit and we'll play it back. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see. It's really weird tempo at the beginning. Vocals there are solid. Choice and chances, huh?
Infinity has many faces. I see them all tonight in you. Our intersection, our divine collision.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Our intersection, our divine collision.
What did I like about this song? Like, this far in, I'm like, what did I like? Oh, it's got the Terminator beats.
Welling waves of tears in recognition of what patience will provide. When radiating celestial bodies fatefully collide, it's you. Our intersection, our divine collision. It's you. Our intersection.
Now I'm kind of feeling like it's a crummy radio track.
Divine collision. Hey,
No.
hello. A joy to finally meet you.
Now Galileo wins.
Hello, Agostina.
Why? I initially thought it was so much better. What got me? It's just a very simple track, isn't it? Is there like a girl named Lately Maria? What? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to vote it off the island. You're not worthy of the prize. That's very Puscifer, and I like it. This listening twice thing really helps me. Oh, sorry. It's late. It's been a long day. Yeah. Agostina. All right. Let's do another one. We're going to power through this album, I swear. So we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feck, 9, and it's like 10 to 12. I'll be here all night.